Research says what you have not got in your life, 8 out of 10 times you would have got it if you have just asked for it. Many times we feel when the incident is over, I should have just asked it. That is the power of asking, my friends. Today in this video, I am going to tell you 5 magical ways of asking. By implementing that, 8 out of 10 times you will get what you want in your life. My name is Subramanian. I am an author of 2 sales books called Anybody Can Sell and Sales for Startup. I am a sales trainer. If you like this particular video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell button. We are in the video series of my first book, Anybody Can Sell, and today we are in the chapter number 16, which is Power of Asking. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 magical ways of asking, right? Tip number 1, ask as if you really want it. When you are asking something to somebody, the other person should feel you really want it. It should come from your heart. They should see it in your eyes. It's not that just like the, hey, can you please give me? No, it is not like that. That should be the emotion. Because the other person should subconsciously feel that he is doing a favor to you. He's bringing a change in your life, right? Only when you get that emotion or feeling, he's going to give it to you, right? So the tip number 1 is ask as if you really want it. So tip number 2 is, before asking, assume you already got it and visualize it. Okay, before asking, assume you already got it and visualize it. So my friend Rajnikant told me this incident. Rajnikant is a very good leadership trainer. I think you should attend his program. He shared this incident with me. We both always discuss about the power of asking. So one fine day, he was traveling from Bangalore to Dubai. So when he went to the airport and on the ticket counter, he asked that lady there, hey, can you please upgrade me to business class? So the lady told, so you have to pay this much price extra to get upgrade. My friend told, no, I don't want to pay anything extra. If there is a free seat in business class, you can upgrade me. This is a request. So the lady thought about it for a second, and I told, sir, no, currently at this point in time I can't do anything. So she gave the normal ticket to my friend. And then just before the boarding, when he was crossing the gate, the same lady was there collecting the tickets, and she told, sir, we have upgraded you to business class. So my friend was surprised. He asked her, I asked you 45 minutes back, you told you can't do that, but now you are giving me business class. So what's the reason? No, sir, there is one business class passenger, and he came and requested that one of his schoolmate is actually traveling the same flight, and he is in economy class, and he is meeting him after 30 years, and he want to spend some time with his friend. So he requested me, can he exchange his business class ticket with somebody in the economy class? And I remembered you were asking for a business class, and you are the only person who asked me for a business class ticket. I am working here for 8 years and nobody ever has asked me for a free upgrade. Because you are the only person who asked me for this, I thought I will upgrade you to the business class. So my friend Rajnikant was very happy and went in a business class without paying any money. So Rajni told me that actually every time he visualized that as if he is going in the business class. So when Rajni told me, this was in year 2017. So I got a little greedy, and after that I also traveled many times in the flight. So every time I tried this, I visualize and go and ask. To my luck, I never got a business class upgrade, but something happened last year in 2019 by December. So I was taking a class for SARC Chamber of Commerce. So I got invited from the Secretary General of SARC Chamber of Commerce to take a program for startups in Sri Lanka. So when I went there, and from Sri Lanka, I'm coming back to India. I have to go to Trivandrum for another program. So there, when I again asked this, to my surprise, that lady converted me into a business class. So it was the first time in my life I'm traveling in a business class, and I took a photo of that ticket and I'm having it with me. So from Colombo to Trivandrum, I came in a business class. But I tried for 2 years. Okay, and finally I got it. So Rajni, thanks for that tip. So it was working, right? So what is the tip? Before asking, assume you already got it and visualize it. Visualize it. Close your eyes and visualize it before you ask. So it makes a greater impact, right? Tip number 3 is ask the right person who can give it to you. If you are asking and you are not getting, maybe you are not asking the right person. Correct? My son is very clever. When you want food or anything, you go and ask my wife, because you know that if I ask to father is useless, he won't do anything good for him. If you want to buy any extra video game or you want to go to a tour, you first ask me, because generally my wife analyze things and take a decision. I just like that say yes. So you know whom to ask, and you will go to my wife and say father already gave permission. Okay, so they are very smart, kids are very smart. So ask the right person who can give it to you. Okay, in the corporate world or in the entrepreneurial world, when you are doing a follow-up for your payment or getting for an appointment, think about, are you asking the right person? Okay, if you're not getting your money during your follow-up on payment, then ask the right person, whether you are asking people whom you know, or are you asking the right person who has the power to sign the check. Okay, so that is very, very important, my friends. Ask the right person who can give it to you. Tip number 4, be clear and specific. See, when you are asking something to the other person, you are already asking a favor. Okay, and if you put your sentence in a very complex way, then the other person has to apply her mind to understand what you are saying, comprehend it, and then they have to take a decision whether to give you what you ask for or not. No, the moment you make somebody's life difficult, you are going to get a no. It should be as simple as, sir, what is your time? People see their wrist and on their watch, and they give you the time, right? They don't even think. So your ask should be very clear and specific. Okay, so when I was running my company, one of my employee, he just joined in my company. One day he came to me and told me, sir, I want to talk to you. Yeah, sir, my father and mother are very old. Okay, and my sister is coming from, she's doing her masters in Asan, and she is coming to our village. I told, okay. When you were saying each sentence, I was thinking, when father and mother are old, is there any problem for them? When sister is coming to the house, whether there's a marriage first, a lot of thoughts coming into my mind. And then he was keep on adding a few more sentences. Then I asked him, hey, what do you want? He said, sir, I want one day leave to spend time with them. That's it. But to ask this one day leave to spend time with them, before that he spoke about 7 to 8 sentences, and each sentence triggered 10 thoughts in my mind, because he was a very key resource for this particular project. So I was totally confused and irritated. Okay, if I just ask, I want a one day leave, I could have easily managed and give him that leave. So don't make the other person wait to understand or process your information to understand when you're asking something. Okay, it has to be very clear, simple, and specific. Okay, your ask should be clear, simple, and specific. That is tip number 4. Tip number 5, this is very, very important. Ask again and again and again. Friends, nobody is going to give you the first time you ask something with them, right? Because they have to feel that you really, really want it. Correct? So my business class upgrade, it happened after 2.5 years. Okay, so I would have tried at least 25-30 times. Generally I ask every time I travel. 1 or 2 times I forget, but it happened after 2.5 years, right? So you have to ask again and again to get it. So friends, to summarize, tip number 1 is ask as if you really want it. Tip number 2 is assume you already got it and visualize it. Tip number 3 is ask the right person who can give it to you. And tip number 4 is your ask should be simple, clear, and specific. And your last tip is ask again and again and again. Just observe your kids. So they follow all these 5 principles. Okay, if your kid is less than 7 years or 8 years, they follow all these things. Okay, they are very, very clever. And what it means is God has blessed us with the power of asking. Okay. Once we grow up because of our ego or because of inhibition, we stop asking. So ask, use these 5 magical ways. Ask whatever you want in life, and 8 out of 10 times, I'm sure you will get what you want in life. So be happy. And this is what in chapter number 16 of my book, Anybody Can Sell. If you want more info about this particular chapter, you can buy my book in Flipkart and Amazon. If you want to attend my annual sales excellence program, which is a 12-month program starting from January, you can visit my website www.subbu.co. For corporate training inquiries, you can reach out to me at subramanian@subbu.co. Meet you soon with a video of the next chapter, which is chapter number 17. Bye.